many sketchbooks to choose from. I mean, how can I? There's this one. There's this one. There's just so many. I can't decide. It's one, but I mean, there's just. But how do you choose just one? How do you start even with a sketchbook? Like, there's so many to choose from in the store. There's just so many. Well, I will tell you, my friend, how to choose the right sketchbook for you, how to choose the right sketchbook, and everything. So stay tuned, watch this video, and yeah. Hey guys, sorry about my craziness, by the way. I want to do more acting and my videos. I know that was probably poor acting, but you get the general idea of the video and everything. So hope you don't mind a little silliness and everything, but today's topic is going to be how to choose the right sketchbook for you. And there is no right or wrong way of how to choose a sketchbook for yourself. I know some of us get overwhelmed by so many sketchbooks in a store, and I'm like, well, I don't know per se how to choose one. There's just so many papers, but I'm going to show you like some tips on how to choose your sketchbook. Now, I'm not guessing, but there's certain papers for certain things. Like you can have watercolor paper for watercolor. You can have pen and ink, you can have Bristol, but base it off of what your needs are. Like if you want to do watercolor paper, sketchbook. Now they could be a little bit pricey, but for what you're currently working on. But for me, I like to use DIY sketchbooks, make my own sketchbooks. I would start, if you're a beginner, I would start finding the cheapest one. That way you can have pressure off. That's why I like DIY sketchbooks, and personally I stick to those because I don't get to go, well, I guess I do get to go to the store, but not very often, but that's just me. So for that matter, and one tip is to start with go to Dollar Tree or Dollar, whatever your whatever is in your state or country, and go to the nearest cheapest and find cheapest sketchbook. The only reason, and probably start, if you want to fill it in a month, start with a very thin sketchbook. That can help you fill it faster. And second tip is there's markers, and renders, sketchbooks. So there is that. But to choose the right sketchbook for you is to basically what you're working on at the moment, and not like, if you want to fill it faster, like I just said, you could just get their sketchbook. That's why I like DIY sketchbook, because I can fill it faster. I could get 2 done in a month or something like that, but that's not the point. But the thing is, choose what works best for you, and what you're currently working on. And like, if you want to do sketching or something like that, get a sketching sketchbook or something like that, like Strathmore. There's mixed media, there's watercolor. Mixed media is one of my favorite sketchbooks, Canson XL. Mixed media, let me see if I can find one. I think you know what those look like. I've shown some of them on my channel before. So Canson XL Mixed Media is a great sketchbook to work with. It can hold any medium out there, and it's great. I guess it's on the cheaper side of things. So sometimes Hobby Lobby and Michael's have sales on Canson and things like that. So Canson XL Mixed Media is a good one. Strathmore Tone Tan is another good one. Again, can use color pencil, can use white gel pens on that one. So there is, okay, I talked for 4 minutes. Okay, so there are those, but there's again, I just want to clarify, depends on what your personal needs are. So with that being said, that's how I would go about choosing my own sketchbook. Every artist is different. So for that being said, I would stick to the principles. But if you want to draw on printer paper, that's fine. That's how I make my DIY sketchbook. Actually, it's printer paper. So I try not to. Well, okay. The reason I make printer paper is because it's easy to sew through the papers and staple them together and everything. I do have a DIY tutorial how to make your own sketchbooks on this channel. So if you want to go to that, I don't know if I'm going to leave a link to it or not. And I also have a video on what's the best sketchbook for sketching and everything. But yeah, the main point of this video is choose what your personal needs are. If you want to have a charcoal sketchbook or something like that, go for it. So that's basically how I would choose the sketchbook, is for personal needs, and each sketchbook is different, and I know it's hard to choose just one. And by the way, another second point, to have, you can have more than one sketchbook to work at one time. Basically, I like to work in a Moleskine, and I like to work in a mixed media sketchbook, or like go back and forth. That's another reason how to make them last longer, and draw on both sides of the paper. Like, I can make a video on, do you draw on both sides of the paper of the sketchbook, or something like that. I can do that another day. But it's like, yeah, so those are my 2 points. You can work on more than one sketchbook at a time. And the second one is basically based on personal needs, based on the artist. And I know it's not exactly how to choose a sketchbook, but I guess it is in a way. But I'm going to title it How to Choose a Sketchbook for You. And so those are my few tips I have. If you have any questions on your, sorry I keep looking like anyways, but anyway, if you have any questions or anything like that, leave a comment in the description below. Sorry, my acting is horrible, but I'm having fun on this YouTube channel, and I just love seeing your comments and everything, and yeah, so anyway, that was a long clap. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. If you're new here, welcome. I've been seeing new faces. Leave a comment below if you're new, and welcome. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little different than what I have been doing. I'm hoping to get better at acting, and hopefully to proceed with that in the future. This is just a test run of that in this video. Hopefully the editing. Why do I keep clapping? Like, oh my gosh, so cheesy. Oh my, I'm like so hyper right now. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I hope I didn't scare you off. So, thank you for watching. Bye guys. Have a great day.